What is something people constantly brag about yet you're not impressed by it at all? Basically, most bragging does not sound impressive. If you're good at something, you want to tell the world about it. If you're great at it, the world will tell you. I'm so good at bragging. People, they know. I don't mean to brag. But you Uniton corrected me in the comments of one of my posts. Trying to link yourself to others' achievements is like the ultimate real life repost. How little they paid attention, how much they skipped in school. Older Redditor here. All of the stuff in this thread is how young'uns brag. Olds tend to brag without words. You don't say how much you can bench press. You wear a tight shirt. You don't say you make a lot of money. You wear a watch nobody in the 99% can afford. Female olds brag about their wonderful lives by sending out Christmas card photos. It's all immediately recognized by peers as the bragging that it is. Olds are sneaky braggers. Look at that old. Bragging about how good his people are at bragging. Get I'm having black friends. Or dating black people. As a black person, it tells me the opposite of what you are trying to convey. Yeah, I got mad at my phone, so I threw it against a wall. I don't understand why you would do that. Phones are expensive. How fast and irresponsible they drive. It's even worse when they ride motorbikes and say shit like. I was doing 190 in an 80 zone. Weaving through the traffic and this douche bag changed lanes in front of me. Drivers never look out for bikes. Bragging and joking about how big of an asshole they are. Haha. Thanks for letting me know that you're an awful person. F face. Their apparent ability to make it through life not knowing computers. Anyone who says they are a good drunk driver. This mostly just pisses me off. How much money they saved on their car insurance. I saved money on my car insurance by fleeing the scene of the accident. I hate when people brag about how many things they can fit in their assholes. This happens a lot for you. I take care of my kids. I've never been to jail. People want credit for things they're supposed to do. What? You want a cookie? Social media expert. How amazing and different their baby is compared to all other babies. I dunno, man. My daughter is just so much more advanced. She is trying to grab stuff for 3 months, and that doesn't normally happen until they are 4 months. Baby photos, baby photos, baby photos, marathons. I didn't win baby photos. Welcome to my Facebook. Violence. If I'm at a party and someone is bragging about how he kicked someone's ass or trying to pick a fight, acting all alpha without the other person having done anything that would warrant it, I just instantly want nothing to do with that person, or that party for that matter. How much something that they bought cost. These are $437 jeans, so f***ing what? My Wranglers were $14. OKMR. Favre. Reddit gold. Edit. Not sarcastically. Nice try. Anything can become less impressive due to bragging. Diamond V. How little they studied for an exam. Willful ignorance. It comes up in so many aspects of life. Some people below mentioned how it goes with computers. I don't even have an email account. Comma. But there's more. Politics. I don't even bother voting. Who cares who my representative is? They don't represent me. I don't care what law they're passing, etc. Yeah. Clearly you aren't being represented because you don't vote and you don't know or care what laws are being passed. World events. I hate the news, drives me absolutely crazy. You can hate bad news. But how can you be proud of not caring about major events? Local or worldwide? History. There's no future in history. Who cares what happened 500 years ago? Etc. These people are the ones holding society back. Because they don't know humanity's past mistakes well enough to try to learn from them. I could keep going. But please. People. Don't be proud to be dumb. Willful ignorance in the age of information is pathetic and inexcusable. I'm not saying everyone has to know everything about everything. I don't know what I don't know. But learning can only help you. TL. DR. Knowledge is your friend. Having children. I'm at the age where everyone I know is having kids. I feel looked down upon because I have no immediate plans on procreating. So are you 17 or 30? That he went to Jared. I've got the new iPhone. How much they can drink. Great F-King talent. Edit. Hate to make you Mark Henry cringe. But big thanks to whoever gave me my first gold. Removed. How many drugs a person has done. Or how heavily they've used. How FK'd up they got on the weekend from drinking and tea. No one gives a FCK. How much they paid for X item. It's like, okay, I didn't ask, but good for you. I do that when I find something on sale or at a low price cause I just really like saving money. How much of a nice guy they are. Usually followed up by some comment about how girls don't appreciate nice guys and only go for jerks. How dare you reject me? I'm a nice guy and I respect you. Stop chasing alpha douchebags. UWH How busy they are and how little sleep they get. Makes me assume they're incredibly inefficient. How poorly they drive. It's just. Why is that even a thing? All potheads talk about is how much pot they smoke. I don't FCK care. Edit. Jesus Christ. I wake up to so much tea. Guys, I am not generalizing about my friends. I meant all in the terms of people I know. About 90% of the pot smokers I know don't shut the hell up about it. I live in California where you can get a medical card. So people talk about it all the time. Seriously, I'm not being harsh. It's just what I've always seen. Yes. Even at 22, or older friends, don't shut the hell up about their pot usage. Good for you. Maybe you're different. But clearly in my world that's how it is, or it wouldn't bother me so much. Done. The question asked me what I'm not impressed by. If you don't like my answer, then move on. I'm not a man. Either. How much they can drink. Awesome. You might have a drinking problem. I hate it when people brag about loving a song before it became popular. This one girl I went to school with, a girl constantly bragged about how much everything she bought cost. Whether it was on a sale, purchased cheaper through somebody she knew, or just to gloat that she can splurge a load of cash on a single item. Most notably her F-King pink Chanel lipstick, which cost $90. Like, wow, much money. Such fashion. Another instance was there was a guy I knew got a tattoo. She makes mention of it, that looks expensive. How much was it? Then he replies up. About $300. She smirks and then says, oh cool. I got mine done cheap when I went overseas for $75. But the quality is worth about $300 too. Hers wasn't even a nice tattoo. I just wanted to wipe the smug look off her face. But decided to just roll my eyes. Edit. Because grammar nuts is on my tail. Their tattoo. APM. That they don't read. And they usually say it with a smug look, like they're actually proud of it. Same can be said for the opposite, people who brag how much they read and consider anybody that doesn't read as much as them to be intellectually insuperior. Edit. Insuperior isn't a word. Extremely scrawny teenagers showing off their abs that they have to literally do nothing to get. How much they hate reading, how they don't ever read. If you don't like it, that's one thing. But don't brag about being willfully ignorant. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Mark Twain. How vegan they are. Funny. I came to add my $02. Which would be people who brag about how alpha manly grizzled they are because of how much meat they eat. Edit. Sorry. Being a vegan, although I was supposed to overvalue my opinion at 20 cents. Edit. Yes. My little meat eaters. Bring me your delicious, artery clogging hate. How many people they've slept with or how many times they've slept with their girlfriend boyfriend. Having sex isn't all that impressive to me. Especially since most of the people I know are still in high school. I just see it as that person trying to feel more mature by doing grown-up things. Edit. Grammar. How many times they've slept with their it. People who don't like hearing about someone else's passion that they don't share. People who hate people who brag about their ignorance. How their team won the championship. You didn't winch tea. You sat on the couch and ate Cheetos. Get into a Cheetos eating contest. Then maybe you'll have something to brag about. How late they stayed up the night before. If it's not bragging, this is just common small talk like the weather, especially among students. How much they saved on their taxes by lying. Pay your fair share. Asshole. Their unintelligence, ignorance. What's to brag about in being stupid? Not people. Put the guy I work with. Always brags about how he has a brand new car and a brand new motorbike. Never mentions his UQ 3000 debt. Edit. Just so you all know. He is 19. UQ 3k debt at 19 is pretty bad in my eyes. Plus he does nothing to pay it off, he just keeps digging a bigger hole. How much of a workaholic they are. How late they stayed at the office last night. I had someone text me the other day at 8 PM on Wednesday asking what I was up to. I replied, not much. Chilling at home. It's pouring out, and she replied with, oh really? I didn't even notice. I'm still at the office, lol, WTF. So you basically texted me to get a chance to sneak in the fact that you're still working at 8 PM. You didn't think maybe she was incredibly bored and looking for some conversation and that was just an icebreaker? She can also be pissed that she has to stay so late at the office and hence feel a bit lonely. Maybe she wants your dick and was just creating small talk. Should have told her, well, leave the office and come hang at my house. Can't believe no one said this. How more politically aware they are than other people. Everyone on my Facebook, Twitter turns into a CNN political analyst at the drop of a hat. You're all sheep. Obama isn't going to do anything for you. Vote for the obscure Purple Party. They will change everything. Just shut the FCK up. Definitely the whole gym thing. From my experience. Facebook is plagued with people posting things like, going to the gym tonight. Gym in it. Or some post where they could squeeze the fact that they're at the gym in it. X. So I'm at the gym and the guy next to me is singing out loud while listening to his iPod. SMH. What they're really trying to say is, hey, friends and acquaintances who may not have seen me for a long while. I now work out. So I'm a lot hotter than you remember. I'm the same person you remember. But now I have muscles and less fat. People, usually 17-year-olds, who go volunteering in Africa or South America for 2 weeks. Usually the trips cost about UQ 3000. A third of which comes from TTY back sales. And the remaining 2/3 from mummy and daddy. They then fly out to these areas. Spend 5 days trekking up some F-King mountain. 3 days scuba diving. 4 days on safari. 2 days shopping. And maybe half a day painting a school. You're not a savior of the third world for going on a holiday. And no, I'm not going to sponsor you. You are cute 20 to wear a F-King cowboy hat to work. I'm lucky to get 4 hours of sleep a night. My response? K. Everyone with blue or blue-green or green-blue or any variant of hazel. Etc. Basically anything except extremely blue, extremely green, or brown eyes. Will say something along the lines of, my eyes change colors depending on what I'm wearing. At any opportunity. They seem to think it means they are a human unicorn and that everyone around them should marvel at their magnificent eyes. If your eyes were magnificent, I'd let you know. If I have to ask your eye color or you have to announce it, it's because they are unremarkable. What drugs they've tried. Are they bragging or just sharing stories, experiences? I like to talk about drug experiences and shit like that too. I hope it doesn't come across as bragging. How cold they aren't. Come on. Guys. It's winter. Time to retire the basketball shorts for a few months. Edit. And my inbox is full of very specific shorts versus temperature, weight, location questions. Apparently you have some strong opinions on this subject. Edit 2. I now know all of Reddit's opinions on shorts preferences. Or, this isn't cold. You pussies. It's only -14. In Minnesota we call this summer. God. Shut up. Shut up, shut up. What their milkshake does to whom and where it does it. Amount of time spent at the gym. We get it. You exercise. How spicy they like their food. For some reason this is the thing that I hate the most in this thread. Especially when they're eating something and announcing, guys, my tongue can't even detect the slightest amount of spicy. This is less spicy than milk. This one time I had a plutonium volcano pepper. Guys, pay attention to me. Edit. Apparently Redditors only eat ghost peppers. It people who secretly jelly. It's very apparent the majority of Redditors are now high schoolers.